Welcome to Invited Back. It is a November recap, and I'm so thankful that wherever you're listening or watching from, you've decided to jump in for the journey of this year 3 of Invited Back podcast. What a month it has been. Wrapping up Thanksgiving holiday week this week. It has been a month of reimagining in our own lives, conversations about the possibilities for the future, expanding the ways that our lives, our business, our reach, what that could look like. And it's been stepping out, and it's been a season also of reconnecting to our roots. So it's really been an incredible month. It's hard to believe that it's already the end of November and we have one more month before we finish off 2024, a year that has been full of experiences that I never would have imagined. It's been a heartbreaking and groundbreaking year. If you have been around on this journey, you'll know that I lost my brother this year, and that took me into a deep dive of relational reconnection and healing that honestly I would not have chosen or dove into without the whole experience. And so if I look back on what last year November was bringing, I was wrapping up a year looking to join the Wild team at a full-time capacity, and reimagining what that was going to look like. And now this year has been incredible, and December will really be for a recap. We'll recap all of the different experiences, traveling, conferences, people that I've been through this year. What I really wanted to share is this has been an incredible read, and I was hoping to finish it, to be honest, by this November recap so that I could say I finished it this month, but I haven't. I am going to be jumping on a plane very soon, and so I plan to finish the rest of it. What I love about this book, it's called Leadership, the Eleanor Roosevelt Way, Timeless Strategies from the First Lady of Courage, is that she is talking about things that we are continually living out on a day-by-day basis. And she's talking about what it looks like to learn from your past, to find mentors and advisors, how mothering is training for leadership. She talks about finding your leadership passion and leadership your way. There is a unique way that each of us gets to do life with the people in our spheres of influence. And the more that we dig into self-awareness, the more we're able to impact those around us in a positive way and help them to come into those moments of self-awareness and reflection also. It talks about facing criticism with courage and keeping your focus. Maybe I'll do a quick just recap book review of this once I finish after my airplane ride coming up in a couple of days. It's been such a treat, and to actually sit down. There's been a few Saturday mornings in November where I found myself sitting on the couch side by side with one of my kids while I'll be reading and they'll be reading theirs as well. This month also got to hear from Dr. Gabrielle Lyon on the Women's Assembly online. Always love learning from her. And something that continues to stick out in my mind is that the courage response can be cultivated. And it means that we can train ourselves instead of, we often hear about a fight or flight mode when it comes to situations. My ear's kind of going crazy. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to respond or react, we hear about the fight or flight. But there's also a courage response, and that courage response can be cultivated. And if I'm being completely transparent, there have been times this month where I much rather would have fled. Or sometimes it feels better to fight. because there's something inside of us that needs to have the last word or say the thing that we really need to say or just walk away. But what about the courage response? And I will be the first one to tell you, I do not take that as often as I would like to say that I do. But I am learning to cultivate it. I'm learning to say that I can see past this moment of big feelings and emotions. And my courage says, keep pushing through. And whatever it is that you might be finding yourself facing as you reflect on this year, as you've moved through Thanksgiving, as we prepare ourselves for the holidays, for Christmas, for increased family time and emotion, maybe deadlines as Q4 wraps up, as the year begins to come around to the end, may we be the men and women that cultivate the courage response. May we dig in deep so that we can reach far and wide to reimagine, reinvent, and reinvite together. I am sending you my aloha. Until next time.